A chair broken. This podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Phaser Marketing. Let's be honest, either you own a small business or you know somebody that does. Phaser Marketing is a one-stop shop marketing team for your business. They stop you from wasting your valuable time trying to learn and juggle the core elements of marketing. If you want to focus more on what you do best, make sure to check out their website at phasermarketing.com. That's P-H-A-S-E-R marketing.com. And take your business to the next level. It's that easy.
I'm in.
You put like little magnets right here.
Oh, that's what the cock ring's for. You put the cock ring on, and then it just magnetizes to that. Then it's like a best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We rolling.
Yeah.
We were rolling.
Nice.
Welcome back to Behind the Front Desk.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's okay. We are the Lounge Chair Riders.
That's a good one to pepper
Plus-
like right at the beginning.
A special guest, my lovely girlfriend Grace, is going to join us for a Kurt Russell episode.
Yay! Yay!
Hey, yay! Okay, that was it. Woo! Okay. We don't have any costumes for Kurt Russell.
Well, you're the only one who did, and apparently it's gone.
You guys both have blonde hair. Things
That's
going on
why I
here.
just kind of.
And I've at least got the facial hair.
Well, he doesn't always have facial hair.
No, he
though.
doesn't. That's yeah. But that's why it works. Is you don't have facial hair, but I do.
Best
So it
movie,
hits both.
he does have facial hair in. So,
Well, what's his best movie?
oh, the Thing.
It's true.
That's
He
true.
does have
That
facial
is
hair.
true.
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China, though.
Pops off, but it ain't no thing.
Santa
Jack
Claus.
Burton.
You guys have
Well, that's that's a holiday,
You kept
sweetie.
saying he has a lot
I
of
say
facial
also,
hair.
what'd you say?
He's Santa Claus.
I want a violent
In the Chronicles
movie.
thing?
Well, and Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
The movie, Santa Claus.
He's Santa Claus in like 2 movies with Goldie.
His wife.
I know. I'm just confused
Right?
on what.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just I'm just confused on. See, you say the Santa Claus, and I think
No,
Tim
not
Allen,
Tim
but I
Allen.
don't know
No,
what
no, no.
Santa Claus. Like with
it's
Kurt
a new-
Russell.
It's a new.
I know he's in what's I think it was called like the Santa Claus Chronicles because he's on the
maybe that's
cover.
it.
Looking it up now. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's in Netflix.
I'm calling right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The Santa Claus Chronicles. I thought you just said Chronicles.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, I did, but I meant it like because she said Santa Claus. I'm like Chronicles.
Okay, I wasn't
Very-
sure. I haven't seen
No,
it.
that's on me. I've done that twice
God.
already. I haven't seen it either. I just
I haven't watched the Tim Allen's one.
Really?
Well,
You've never seen the Santa Claus.
we watched one in middle school, I
So
think.
Good. Who plays Jack Frost? What's his name? I don't remember. Oh, he's in so much stuff.
I wasn't a big fan of Christmas-themed movies like that.
Well,
no,
because
horror
there's not
movies.
killing involved,
Yeah.
then you're not interested. The
Yeah.
Christmas Chronicles is what it's called.
I mean, there's no killing in Wolf of Wall Street, and I'm a big fan. So,
he does look good there.
Where?
It's starting a movie.
Started the movie.
He does look good there. It's a book flipping
All right,
open.
you're gonna have to look at it real fast.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now that's a beard.
He looks good.
That's a beard.
oh yeah, there you
That's
go.
I mean, he's a great looking man.
Show
He's
me
always
that.
been a great
Yeah,
Oh,
looking
he's
man.
can you-
gorgeous.
Can you show him what that looks like? Put a little clip of that in there.
I don't know if
We'll put it up on the
of,
screen.
of what Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he's looking like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We could.
We could just pepper in a bunch of photos of him.
I was.
Oh,
already
are we?
thinking
Oh,
we
I'm
were
thinking
going
montage.
Instead of
To
us.
Conway
Kurt.
Twitty, just singing.
Yeah, right.
the whole time.
Oh, that would be just a treat for everyone if we could just have Conway Twitty
Those are
singing.
my favorite Family Guy episodes.
Oh,
Oh, you can tell they didn't know what to do next. so they
Well,
put
it's
Conway
yeah,
Twitty
it was a
singing
combination
for
of that, and it's just like,
5
well, we filmed like 15 minutes of an episode. And there's nothing more. Just throw in something,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, Conway Twitty.
Well, they had many episodes where they cut off like 5 minutes in, and it would just be the whole rest of the thing would be music videos, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was horrible.
Which
I love it.
funny, because first part you'd like, haha, that's funny, and then it'd be really long. You'd be like, okay, this isn't funny anymore. But it'd be so long that it'd round back around to being funny.
See, I just always thought it was funny. I'm like, this is brilliant. I love it.
Still the best Family Guy episode is when the robbers break in, and Meg's like, Dad, what's going on? He hits her with the baseball bat.
Oh, Meg, I'm sorry, I didn't see
And then
it.
they force her to go downstairs to make the food.
Well, yeah, Peter's like, oh, who can fit in this vent? And they're like, Meg, you can do it. Meg, make me a sandwich.
Well,
Oh, she's using
I
the
can't-
bad mayo.
I'm getting stuck. Spit on her. Spit on her. And then the robbers hold up a sign. They're like, we have your son. They're like, that's our daughter. And then they're like, really? Really? And then it's like, she starts coming on to him, and they're like, we will give her back to you.
Well, the one, doesn't he kill himself after she comes on to him too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely get
It went dark on it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's still my favorite episode.
Was Kurt Russell ever in a Family Guy episode?
I feel like he had to be.
Probably
I
was.
feel like they always.
I know they had Liam Neeson on one.
Ryan Reynolds is in a bunch of.
Oh, he's great. in it.
James-
He
James
looks
Woods.
gorgeous in
Neighbor?
Family Guy.
I think
He's gorgeous.
He's their neighbor, and
Yeah.
it was kind of like
He's Quagmire?
No, he lives like
joke.
across
He
the
could be.
street.
Quagmire
Isn't
wishes.
he, like, by
Right.
Cleveland's
Well, yeah,
house?
he buys. I think it was Cleveland's
Yeah.
house, but yeah, I think he had like a little thing for Peter too as well.
Yeah.
It was one of those like he was straight, but he had like a same-sex attraction to Peter.
Mm.
They also had Gronk on there. Just watch that episode. Actually, they made him even dumber in the episode.
Amazing.
They made him so dumb,
Gronk's not really that dumb.
No, he's a
but they
smart
made him
human
dumb.
being.
Very
Yeah,
smart
but
man.
they made him really dumb in the.
But you said
episode.
even.
Sorry. But they made him very dumb.
Well, we
in the
want
episode.
Gronk on the podcast, though, so
Yeah.
we gotta be nice to him.
Yeah. If we
Of course,
can
I'd be nice to
if
him.
we can get
Have you
Gronk-
seen him?
If we can get Gronk, guess who else we could probably get?
Timmy Brady.
Oh,
I would just say maybe
That'd be
his
incredible.
girlfriend. I wouldn't go up to Tom Brady yet. I'd say
Wow.
girlfriend. What's her name? She's.
I don't know.
We can have her on
She's
too.
pretty.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Tom.
I would rather have Tom.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, I'm
I
just
mean,
saying next baby steps, guys.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're getting
Well, is his
Gronk, then-
girlfriend? What is she? A model?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is she a bigger deal than Gronk?
You know, I don't know. I don't think she's like Giselle level.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can't
'cause
beat Giselle
Giselle
level.
is a
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
She just fell off top 10 most paid, like highest paid models this year.
What was her net?
Okay. Well,
net worth
people
again?
get
What
that
was
number
her?
back up there.
It was
Wasn't she worth like?
53.
No, it was like 400 million or something.
I know, but like a year, like her annual,
Oh,
like
okay.
getting paid.
Billin is not bad.
Who?
Giselle.
No, Billin.
Oh.
He's been
speak
saying a lot of weird
normal.
words lately. The other one
What was?
is.
What was?
Fodder,
Well, we're not
do
sure
you
if we have to
had-
cut that out
No,
yet.
well,
so.
from what I saw, none of them were bad, but you had
No,
mid,
fodder, like-
and then what was
like that's fodder for
fodder?
Fodder, yeah.
That when I looked it up, it was having
But
to
you
do
didn't
feeding
say-
animals.
No, I said that gives you some fodder to think about.
Yeah, but that's
Fodder-
food
fodder
for
means
animals.
Food though,
When I
in
first
general.
moved
So
to
like
Arizona,
food for thought.
I was so confused when there
He probably is right. He
there
makes.
was my grade in high school invented. It was rinsed. It would be like, that's so rinsed.
I feel like I think you've told. me
I've
this
definitely
before.
told you because every once in a while it would accidentally slip out. It's like a tick. I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so rinsed. And if you say it anywhere else on the entire planet, people go, what are you talking about? Even like close
An hour
towns,
away.
We'll,
like
we'll
Fargo.
fact check that.
even close towns like Frazee or Perm, when we'd hang out with them, like, that's so rinsed. They'd be like, what are you talking about?
What-
I don't know why it's just stuck in my
What's it mean, may I ask?
like rinsed,
Washed,
like yeah, just
washed up.
used, stupid, yeah, just overused. Rinsed.
I thought it meant like it was, like you were good.
No, it's bad.
No,
like
I
it's rinsed.
figured-
I thought it was like the opposite of like when you say, "Oh, that play was dirty," you know, like it's a
I
good
thought
play.
when my teachers would say you bombed something, I thought that was a good thing. Because it was like.
See, that's what I'm saying though, because there's usually like opposite things.
I thought when they said you bombed something,
Like,
that's
you're the bomb.
Like, yeah, like, way to go. Like you bombed it, like
Like
explosion.
bomb.com.
confetti,
I
you're
learned real
amazing.
quick that that's not what bomb
No,
meant.
it's
That it was
not.
bad.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Hence my grades.
They just said you failed, Reno.
They said
And
you.
You also needed in detention.
Yeah, that too. Or it's like could have did a lot better here. It's like how bad? It's like not great.
They say don't flip it over yet. Just wait till
Well,
everyone sleeps.
I'll flip it over.
Well, you know it's like bad when they handle all the tests and stuff like that, and then they come to you and like, see me after class. We'll discuss yours. It's like,
Or you look at
oh,
it,
sweet.
and you just read it in the corners. Just see me later.
Yeah. When you see 0 out of 100, that's a bummer.
I was always the first. I would
Did we ever really get ones that were like, see me after class or anything?
no.
I don't think we ever.
I
really
mean, I
got
would
those.
immediately I would turn over and be like, what the hell is this grade? What is this? I'd be like,
There were multiple times where.
I'm smarter than all these people, and everyone else will like look at me. It's like, you know I am. Stop it. It's like, what the hell
an
is this shit?
exaggeration, but there were definitely times where we get all of our papers back, and you look over and you see Danny's just kind of like.
What the hell is this shit?
Everyone would just sit there, just kind of like.
Oh, and then I would talk to like Mr. Bashford, be like, come on. He'd be
Mr.
like,
B was incredible.
he'd be like, give me a
He was
minute.
one of the
And then he would
best
like,
teachers.
he would add up. He'd be like, I'll give you an extra 25. It's like, deal. It's like, I don't care what you did, but deal.
He was just a great teacher.
Oh, awesome teacher. One of my favorite teachers.
Oh, absolutely.
Honestly, he might have made high school a lot easier for me than any other teacher.
There's always that one teacher.
Oh.
Mine was in 8th grade.
Well, we had a
made
few.
a
We had
difference.
Russ.
Yeah,
Mr.
Rusted was awesome.
Rusted was the greatest teacher I've ever had.
Both.
Taught my dad and my uncle in high school. That's how long he was there.
Was he related to Kurt Russell?
Rusted.
I wish.
Russell.
Are we still on Kurt Russell?
Yes.
Question.
Well,
Yes, I think we're
tangent.
just talking.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just wondering if we want to just
Yeah,
ditch
blame
it. We
Grace
can
for
just
this one.
we can go off on anything. I'm fine with that. I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
no, go back. It's fine.
So Kurt Russell.
So
Back to it.
Kurt Russell.
Back to
So
it.
yeah,
Or starting really.
montage of Kurt Russell.
Fill that.
Yeah, we should
Let's pepper that
in.
in. Pepper that in.
in.
pepper in some Kurt Russell and then
Getting the pepper.
getting it.
I said she's getting it. Get peppering that shit in.
Peppering that shit in.
Hopefully we'll have a little montage. We can put up a couple pictures, maybe just one.
We only need one.
You only need one good picture, of Kurt Russell. You can't really handle two.
Okay, can I tell you guys a story now about Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like an actual.
Would love it.
Do you
like
want
an
to do it now,
actual-
or you want to wait till we
Yeah.
talk a little bit? Okay.
No, like an actual real life story. It has like a long. It has a long backstory, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Okay. So when I was studying, get comfy. When I was studying abroad, one of the days I was at Fashion Week, I met a woman who, long story short, I don't think I have.
You're in for a treat.
She is originally from Texas, but she moved to Switzerland like 30 years ago. She was the first Mary Kay representative. She's an amazing woman. And she does all these Mary Kay, like that makeup brand, all throughout Switzerland and like Europe. And she was helping makeup at, I don't remember what movie it was. I think it might have been The Christmas Chronicles, to be honest, because Goldie was in it too. And she was staying at the same hotel that Kurt Russell and Goldie were at. And as she was telling
my
the
God.
this story, she was like, we would ride the train together every
Oh my God.
morning.
A train
Yeah.
with Kurt Russell.
Yeah. And she was like, they were so nice. And she's like, Kurt was kind of quiet. And Goldie was always so talkative. And she would, the woman went up to Goldie one day when they were like at a hotel and she was chatting with her about just the movie. And Goldie was like, oh, I would like to continue this conversation. So she invited her in the limo with her.
And Kurt.
Yeah. And they went to the set together. She said they were just like the nicest people ever. How cool would that be? Just like casually. So casually, just bumping into their hotel.
I'm still stuck on the thought of being on a train with
Yeah.
Goldie and
'Cause
Kurt.
they would ride the train in every day.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that so cool?
Yes.
I shortened the story a bunch because it could be really long. But isn't that neat though?
I like that. I like it.
story,
It's
yeah.
cool.
Right?
Very cool.
Can I point something out? Do you think it'd be easier if you guys just did the microphone back and forth instead of the whole stand?
I like having it just sit on the table.
It's way better. I'm just saying. I'm just
We're doing all right.
it's fodder.
Always
fodder.
when
Food for
you
thought.
when we have Jess on, you guys can do the microphone situation.
Oh,
Jessica coming on.
apparently.
Call her up.
Yeah.
Let's put her on right now. Let's get her on
Fire
FaceTime.
her in here.
You love FaceTime.
I hate FaceTime.
Why do you hate
I-
face?
I hate
I too
FaceTiming.
hate
I
it.
hate talking on the phone.
He hates Jess, is what he hates.
Huh?
You'd rather text.
I'd rather do none of that. I'd rather just be face to face.
He'd rather play Xbox.
Why don't you just smash your phone?
Because I do need it.
Oh,
I mean, how else is he supposed to watch the Stars lose? Or
Yeah, how are they doing, by the
you
way?
could get just one of those.
1-0 down, first period
Ooh.
ended. So we're going to the second, down by 1.
What'd you say?
I think that'd be like
Also, I watch on my computer.
a move if you just got rid of your phone and just had like a pager or something for Jess. It just says 911.
When Ghost Protocol?
But then to watch then to watch your games, you could just get one of those little crank TVs that were like really popular in the 90s.
Oh well, no, we don't have to get rid of all technology. Okay, it's slow.
Well, they'd have to get rid
Slow
of
this-
the podcast then.
No.
I'm not saying get rid of technology. I'm just saying
Okay.
you wouldn't have an option to text. Nothing.
Oh, you got the ring on.
I almost always have the ring on for the podcast.
Oh, I just haven't seen it. Sorry.
Well, it's because most of the time my hands are down here. I'm all like tightened up,
Yeah,
tense.
me too.
But I kind of felt cool.
I like it.
Like here's the deal.
Oh, that's a good segment. Here's the deal with
Oh.
Z-Man.
And the bandits. I am in on that.
What's the deal, though? What are we dealing with here? What?
The issue is not internet. It's not technology. It's I know
It's
you guys are like
chess.
talking about. Oh, bingo.
No.
No, it's ultimately not because half the time
It's not just.
it's not.
We love Jess.
Yeah.
I also love chess.
Oh.
Well, what I was getting at was because you were like talking about like hand crank TV and.
Yeah, I thought that, but like the 90s are coming back around. So
Oh.
if anything, that'd be like a move to look cool as shit. You're like, hold on, I gotta catch this period. You just crank it.
The 90s weren't that good.
I just watch
90s are
Do you
pretty sweet.
remember the 90s?
Vaguely.
No, you don't.
The only reason why I remember the 90s is from like Friends, Seinfeld,
No,
Fresh
not
Prince.
Rap.
though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any personal memories. I mean, I got in a car crash when I was 3.
You don't remember that.
I cut my
Exactly.
head
I
when I was like
drowned a
2,
few
I
times,
think,
so-
something like that.
I was at a
Between 1 and 3.
at the Minnesota Zoo and I fell down the entire flight of concrete steps. That's why I don't remember it.
That'll hurt.
Oh, yeah. See, I almost drowned a few times.
I'm a great swimmer. I got to
Oh,
see a
yeah.
lifeguard when I was 11 years old and I said, nope.
You know,
What?
I love swimming. It's my favorite.
He's actually incredible at swimming. It's shocking. Not even kidding you.
like a
He's
great white shark. That is the mindset.
well. There was just this one time where, because our buddies, was it his mom or dad?
Dad.
His dad
You-
owned it,
No,
ran it,
he's the general manager of.
of Hotel Inn and Suites or whatever it was on 19th. So we'd go there swimming sometimes, and this whole time on we were there, and he's just talking about like he's so good at swimming, and he's like a great white shark. And I'm like, just like Jesus Christ, you're probably the slowest swimmer I've ever seen. Like hops in, and oh my God,
Is he quick?
oh so quick. Very quick.
I swim. I go to the lake quite often.
Even
That's
you know,
awesome.
every once in a while he'd throw on the, like the fin, so he'd be.
And
swimming
he's
with,
still
like, the fin.
cruising?
Tag mode.
It was. I was
I mean, I
shocked.
grew up in a pool and I still am not that good.
Well,
This spoiled brat has a pool inside of his house.
Well, I don't.
His parents do.
Where's this at?
yeah.
His parents' house.
I'm-
I know, but like where?
Right after from the dining room.
Wow.
Like the really big back part of it.
I bet parties
Huh.
at your house were bumping.
Never had people over.
Okay.
His parents hate having people over.
Oh.
that's gonna be me.
The pool's never used.
See, that's sad.
Oh, that's
I'd be
not.
in
I
that.
would
I
love to
would-
own a pool to say
pool.
no. A pool. Yeah. I would love to have a pool in my house just to tell people you can't swim in it.
I would
I'm not
be-
touching
I-
it, but you
I'd
can't
be
either.
wasted in there every day. That just.
Well, yeah. Ultimately, I'd have a Jack Dalton kind of moment with the margarita,
Rick Dalton.
or Rick Dalton with
Oh
the
my
margarita
God.
floating.
I was like, who's
I
Jack?
said Jack, but
We're-
one of
we're in
those where
trouble.
you just.
We
Yeah.
have a big floating toucan in their pool. It's one of those like.
They have a
huge
what?
ones. Like those big floaties. It's a
Oh.
toucan, and it can fit like what 4 or 5 people on it. It just
Oh,
floats in the pool.
toucan.
Not a floating tuna can.
That's. I don't know if I heard tuna can, but I heard like tool can. I'm like, what the
Toucan,
hell is
bird.
that?
Like
Toucan.
Toucan Sam.
Yeah.
From Fruit Loops.
Yes.
Fruity Loops.
Well, if we do talk about Arnold at some point as well, I know we're on Kurt Russell right now, but the whole reason why my dad put a pool in the house was because in Arnold Schwarzenegger's, I think his Cribs episode, I think he had a pool in his house with like a balcony over top of it. So that's what my dad did.
That exact same one.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
It'd be nice if
My
you
dad-
heated it.
My dad said he should have left it outside. Like he should have said kept it as an outside pool, but he thought it was too sweet. So
Because it would be used so much more if it was outside. Honestly. Because then you could sit by the pool, tan by the. His parents are such avid tanners. And now they just sit out in the.
I know that's why they look so good.
I know. They look great. And now they just sit out in the driveway where if they had a pool outside.
Just rip off the roof.
it's
yeah, but Marty's
better.
just laying on the hood of cars.
Oh my.
He's
Oh,
not. He
wow.
sits in a rocking chair.
Okay, he used to lay on the hood of cars. I was trying to give him some.
Sorry, Marty.
Yeah.
That's still so cool.
Yeah, awesome.
That's so cool.
Back to Kurt Russell, maybe?
Yeah.
What about him?
I mean, he's good looking. He's made great movies.
You know, one of his sweetest quotes is from Big Trouble in Little China. I think we may have said it already on here. I'm not sure. But about when someone asks you if you've paid your dues, you tell them the check is in the mail.
I think we did mention. I think we mentioned it.
Good old Jack Burton. Big Trouble in Little China. Truck driver. Saves the world. I think he saves the world.
I've never seen it.
Wild.
Yeah, very awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
You watched it without me.
Well, I watched it when I was very young. You were not.
Watched it without me.
We were not an item yet.
Watched it.
I was gonna say,
without
here's
me.
the you should
Oh,
know
we
by
can
now
watch it again.
you're getting in trouble for it. You had no control.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it works, I guess.
So Big Trouble, Little China, the quote. My favorite part is when the dudes come down from the sky.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure
lightning from his hands.
yeah, I know. This is one of my favorite moments at Always Sunny when they go to Chinatown and they're like, "Oh my God, look at this guy! He's totally gonna Tokyo Drift." Tokyo Drift leads to bickering, which leads to karate. Then Kurt Russell fights the guy with the lightning beams.
I just restarted watching that show again.
Oh, God.
It's so funny.
So damn good.
Was that like season 3? Was that the episode? Yeah.
The gang set Sweetie on fire.
Yeah.
Awesome episode. But that is my favorite moment. I honestly think, did Mortal Kombat come out after that movie?
That's a good question.
Because I kind of think that
Ultimately,
dude
who
might
cares?
might be Raiden. Looks very similar to how Raiden looks in the game. Imagine that, Kurt Russell.
Let's go back to Kurt Russell. I don't want to talk about Mortal Kombat.
But we're saying Kurt Russell maybe started Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
I remember
think
that.
about that.
Well, if that's true,
I don't want
they
to talk about Mortal Kombat.
I don't either. But if that's true in some way, then they really butchered Mortal Kombat. It's just not a fun game.
Mortal Kombat's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
But we won't talk about it. That's okay.
Yeah, the movie does look good.
The movie.
Call me
Snake.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it does at all.
One-
Like the new one that's supposed to come out like in 3 days or something, or
Oh, I don't
like a
know.
week and a half.
Yeah,
I think it was like the 23rd.
It looks pretty
maybe.
good.
I don't.
I like gory movies.
Blah,
I know, but
Blah,
The
blah.
games are sweet though.
Yeah.
they were games I never got into. I was more of a Super Smash
The
Bros.
old one was like the guy with like 4 arms.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I just
Guy looked like he was on 18 gallons of steroids.
I just never got into Mortal Kombat.
Well, my thing is, especially this will be the last thing about the Mortal Kombat things, but the like extra packs that they have like characters like Predator, Terminator. If they just made a game with only those guys, like just the added on characters like Freddy
Oh.
Krueger, Jason, I think that game would be better than any of the actual original games.
Well, what do you mean made a game just like that? Isn't Mortal
How
Kombat?
did
If
you
if
ask
they're
the
in the
question?
Mortal Kombat game, isn't it just that you just don't play with the originals?
Well,
You
no,
just play
but
with
like,
the DLC characters.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they just made a game,
So why would they need to make another game when you can just play as a DLC characters?
yeah, but they don't. It's not Freddy Krueger's not like they. It's like 4 to 8 in each one. But if they just made one game with all their DLC characters, you know what I'm saying?
Check this out. What if they just didn't make the game or the movie?
Hey, there's a game called Terror Dome. Awesome.
I've heard of Terror Dome.
With horror movies. Awesome.
Yeah.
How about Doom?
Doom.
Doom's incredible.
If you've never
I
played
was,
that
I
game,
was just trying to
that
get
game is
Isaac
so
juiced
good.
up because
Oh,
I
so
remember
good.
we used to watch the trailer for it all the
Doom
time at the
is
gym.
Awesome. Awesome. Rip and tear.
No,
One-
the
Like,
best
like,
video
as it- like
game
the
is
movie?
Hitman.
It is best
With,
video
uh,
game, man.
Love Hitman.
Like,
Oh,
are you,
so
are you
good.
talking
The
about
best video
Doom?
He always used to play it in our art class, Hitman Blood Money in
Hitman
the
is
class.
so
Well, that was the
fun.
thing. When we were in business class, you'd look over and he was either playing Doom or Hitman.
Yeah.
It was
What's the
incredible.
problem with that? I mean,
No,
Ain't
I'm not
nothing
saying
problem with
nothing.
that. You
Oh,
still
no, it's
passed,
really
right?
cool.
oh yeah. I did.
Okay, then you're good.
Well, not business class.
You passed art though.
Yeah, art I did pass.
You could sleep the whole class and pass it though. So.
Oh yeah.
I did worse and I paid attention.
You know what's even crazy? That class had some juice in it.
What?
Talk about some juice in it.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about.
My art
Everyone.
class, every
Oh,
exam I
yes.
took, I
thought.
knew what that meant. Every
I had to
every exam I took in art class, I failed. But then I would come to her after in college. Then I would go to her afterwards and be like, "Can we talk about the questions I chose or the answers I chose?" She'd be like, "Yeah, come up. We'll do office hours." And then I would tell her why I chose that, And she'd be like, oh, okay, I can understand that. Because art's all subjective and opinionated anyway. So if I just explained why, got 100% in the class.
I had art bought.
Or what?
I had my art bought in high school.
What?
You did
I had
art.
people buy
You
my
did
art.
Gotcha.
I had my art
I had
bought.
photos go to the
Well, no, I'm
state
in-
fair.
Yeah, well, we're getting into a pissing match here. Well, no, well, I was genuinely curious. What
Did
happened?
you paint?
Yeah, what'd you paint?
I did,
Sculpt or draw?
I did etching.
Oh.
That's
And I
like
did etching of
That's kidding.
downtown Fargo.
Like a
So I had like,
stamp?
yeah, like I would take like a piece of like,
Rubber?
The
Or
plastic.
wood?
I did plastic,
Oh.
and I would etch into that, and then yeah, you would just put the paint on there, and then do a printing press.
Like a stamp.
Sure,
Yeah, I did a T-34 tank.
I don't know what that is.
it's a tank.
It's a
It's a
tank, yeah.
T-34 model.
that's also a tank though.
Yes, that is a big tank. Not quite as not as quite a.
Not
But
as
no, it's
cool.
just a view of downtown. Had the Fargo Theater sign in there.
That's cool.
Made it about $80 total.
That's awesome.
$80.
It was $10 a pop.
That ain't bad.
Yep.
Buy you some pizza.
For a couple days.
I think at that point I still had my Suburban, so I think all that money went into
One tank of
three-quarters
gas.
of a,
yeah.
not even a full tank of gas, because that was when
gas was
gas
like
was
almost
like
$4.
$4.
Yeah.
It was past $4, and I think it's a guzzler.
Okay, can I tell you one of my favorite experiences of watching Kurt Russell is with both of you? Is when we watched Death Proof
With
together.
Jess.
Yeah.
Jess's first time watching Death Proof.
It was my first time too because I had never seen it, and it was always a poster on Reno's wall that I got him a couple years ago now.
When you're in Italy.
Yeah,
It was a grindhouse.
and then I was like, I really want.
Stuntman
I
Mike.
know we're not getting on to Tarantino and stuff, but that
Not
is,
just yet.
no, I understand that, but I'm just saying that is like
Gotta
one
do
of
it
my
more aggressive.
favorite
Yeah, I know,
Tarantino
I'm just
movies
saying,
is Death Proof, just because
Oh,
of
it's so good.
the woman. Zoe Bell is amazing, but Kurt Russell's
I'm obsessed
character,
with her.
yeah, she's amazing. But then Kurt Russell and
So hot.
he's so hot.
Oh, I was
but,
talking about Zoe Bell. But Kurt Russell's
Yeah,
hot too.
both.
Oh.
But-
It's a movie of just hot people.
It
Yeah,
is.
basically.
And then, but just I think the coolest scene that Kurt Russell has is when
The
he,
whole movie?
well, no, but when he breaks the fourth wall and he like
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's about to murder that one girl, spoilers, and he like gets into the car. Before he gets in the car, he looks over at the camera. You know, he's just like, doesn't he wink?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool. He's like, I got this bitch.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start getting scared immediately.
Yeah. Right now.
Actors breaking the fourth wall, big thing for me. I
That's
love
why
it.
Deadpool was
love
so
it.
good. One of the reasons. all
Deadpool's
he-
amazing for a lot. Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan
that's why I
Reynolds'
said it's one of the
character.
reasons.
We're back to Ryan.
Huh?
We,
Oh.
we love Ryan.
You could probably play 6 Degrees of Ryan Reynolds, just like Kevin Bacon. Everything would come back to him.
Oh my god,
eventually.
Kevin Bacon.
We should play. I just learned about the 6 degrees of
You've
Kevin
never heard of
Bacon
that
thing.
game?
I've never heard of it.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah,
You've never heard of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
she just shocked 2 people on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was shocked the other night.
Fire into it, please.
Have you ever? Okay, well, there's a new commercial now, and that's why Reno's confused.
The
Let's
one
make
with
it
him in the
about Kurt
pool?
Russell. 6 degrees of Kurt Russell.
Okay, so let's. If you could probably play 6 Degrees of Kurt Russell too. So what you do, how it
could try.
started was Kevin Bacon has been. He's acted in with everyone, been in a movie with someone, worked with someone, however that works. So you would say, I'm blanking right now, but
Basically, you would pick
you
like
say-
a
okay, you say
character
Kurt
from.
Russell, and then you take Kurt Russell and you think of all the movies that Kurt Russell is in, and then you go off of one of those movies, and then Kevin Bacon was probably in that movie or worked with someone that was in that movie. Like he's worked with so many people that you can connect Kevin Bacon to anything movie or TV related within 6 things. So people play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Basically, so
That
if you
makes
wanted to go
sense.
with Katie, Gemma, if you want to go with Gemma, you'd say Modern Family, Ed O'Neill, Married Children, basically.
Yeah, it just
That'd be a
like,
connection.
it's so.
You just like it's like a chain.
He's
I,
just-
I get the game.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just-
you
I
look. You
just-
couldn't look more confused.
Yeah.
I don't think it's confusion. I think it's like, can he really be connected?
Pick one.
Do you just not like Kevin Bacon?
Love Kevin Bacon.
Have you ever seen Footloose?
Yes, I've seen Footloose. Footloose is a
I've
great
only
movie.
seen it once.
Really?
Ugh, I'm not a dancing.
Not sure I've watched it.
Don't admit about it, because Reno is not about musicals and dancing, and then I showed him Grease.
Oh, used to hate Grease when I was younger.
So it's so good though.
I love it
watched
now.
movies since forever.
Sandy though.
I started watching Grease when I was like 5
John
years old.
Travolta,
And
though.
that one
Not
scene when
bad.
Kaneki and Rizzo are in the car, and he goes, "I got my 25-cent insurance policy," and he goes, "Oh man."
Oh,
I had it in my-"
Kaneki was great
And
in
he goes, "I
that.
had it in my wallet." He looked like 40 years old. They all
It was
did.
incredible. He
Yeah.
looked
But
so
it's
good.
like in his wallet, his condom broke because it was in his wallet since he was like
Mhm.
11 years old. for the years. I had no idea what that meant. Probably till about 5 years ago or whatever. I'm terrible with time. I rewatched that movie and I was like,
The other day.
oh my God, he's talking about a condom. But when you're little, it just goes complete. You don't know what it is.
Oh well, yeah.
You don't know what it is at all. And then you're like, how'd she get pregnant? Magic. But she's not pregnant. So.
Yes.
Grease Lightning? Is that a song?
Yeah. I was
when they're dancing on the car. No, the workshop. In the,
Grease
in the
lightning.
garage. I don't know the
Back to
words.
Kurt
I
Russell,
just.
though.
John Travolta kind of looks like Kurt Russell a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little bit, not much.
Like the Walmart brand. Kurt Russell.
Well, I guess we're not getting John Travolta after that.
Well, only. Well, he's gorgeous, but I'm just saying, compared to Kurt Russell.
Terrible. Why would you ever compare him to Walmart?
Well, and just like that, we're not going to be sponsored by Walmart.
Yikes!
You ever watch the
I got us a lot of
Walton's
L's
giving
right
us a
there.
call.
It's like Walmart does. You go to any Walmart in America, and the commercials that they like, how they portray Walmart to look,
I love Walmart.
it looks nothing
I
like the
choose
actual
going to
store.
Walmart.
It looks like the shoppers,
Hornbachers is better.
not the shoppers. It looks like the people at the registers.
Well, I
they're
feel like
gonna
that can be said about so many stores.
Not Target. Target, they always look happy. Walmart, I'm afraid that I'm gonna get mugged.
What if I said I feel like I'm going to get mugged whenever I go to Target?
You don't,
How do you know?
Let me tell you,
because you don't.
Target
I
fucking
might.
pops off though.
No, Moorhead Target, because
I
then
literally-
there's no shit sales tax and clothes.
I don't buy things.
That
I
one's
literally-
scary.
I literally walked in there to look for something and I stopped. I'm like, what is happening in here? What is this?
Wait, what's the issue about
There's like
Moorhead
a
Target?
sweet smell of like coffee through the whole
Yeah.
place.
With
Yeah,
what? Or
there's
like, but,
bombs and
Minnesota, there's no tax
dollars
on
walking around.
clothing.
It's like, whoa.
well, I go to
Like,
Target
wow.
for movies and
What is this,
Legos,
the
not
gym?
clothes, so it doesn't benefit me.
Yeah, but tax in Minnesota though is different, and it's less.
I
than
know,
Dakota.
that's why
so if you
milk
buy
and-
things at the Moorhead Target, it's less money.
If you're buying clothes.
Yeah,
Or
but
in-
I think there's no clothes sales tax, but I think sales tax period is lower in Minnesota.
I always could have sworn my Legos were always the same price either way.
There you have it.
I actually don't know.
I just always.
I honestly, I usually don't even I just
My
kind of
best
grab what I
bet is
want
to
and
go
buy
to
it. I don't
Moorhead,
look at
'cause I
how much
always
it
end up
was.
walking out with
The
something.
last time I was at Target, I bought baby shit, and I remember being like,
You bought what?
baby shit for a newborn, and I was like,
Thanks for clearing that one up.
Diapers?
no, not diapers, but no, it was like stuffed animals.
How are
and
we doing
shit.
on the camera?
And I paused. I was
Well,
like,
there was
why is
that
this shit
pause,
expensive?
so
Did we restart
It's
the
not
camera?
expensive.
yeah, so
The
we're at
baby
like
stuff
12
isn't.
minutes, I think, on it.
Yeah.
You know what's
Okay.
so stupid is it's this much fabric, and it's the same price as
I gotta
say
get
this
closer.
shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's just like a woman's swimsuit,
joke,
you know?
Yeah.
Because like the bottoms for there's this one swimsuit I just ran into when I was at Shields the other day. The bottoms, $80. The top, $90. And it was a-
Hold on.
Women's swimsuits are sold separately.
Did you say you bought
No, I
Bot-
didn't. I wanted to. The
that
bottoms
were 80 and then 90 for the top?
and 90 for the top.
Jesus Christ.
And one of your guys'
I've been wearing the same suit since like
one of your
7th
guys'
grade.
Swimsuits are like $30. You get the whole goddamn.
Oh my
thing 'cause
th-
you
I
don't
just,
I'm buying like a
cover the
$5
top.
pair. Are you kidding me?
cover the top.
I just wear shorts.
I'll
but
put a
that's-
plastic
You
bag on
can't
before I
wear
buy a
that shit swimsuit
suit.
I
because
just wear
then,
shorts.
like, the buttons
Oh, I do
on
that half the
side,
time,
you-
too.
you nip
Way
out and then
easier.
you get
Oh,
your
yeah.
butt up. So you have to buy a nice swimsuit and then you want to look
I mean,
nice.
or
and
you
it's
just-
more expensive.
Go full and you don't worry about it. But
I think that's illegal in some areas.
Including this area, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
And also, it's negative 30 degrees in this garage.
Is it illegal to go nude at a beach here?
I would assume so.
Well, we don't have a beach.
We could try.
I'm in.
is that a podcast?
I think so.
I would love to see the confidence on people at a nude beach. I feel like confidence must just radiate. I bet it makes you
Oh
feel.
my God, they could have the smallest
I bet you feel
Johnson.
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 donger.
I bet you feel so great walking on a nude beach because everyone's just in their own element.
I bet I
and
feel self-conscious.
No.
Oh, that's the thing. I would love to go to one.
I
Just
bet
to
I
see
feel
the confidence
envious.
To just try to get some of that
That's
confidence. Like,
what I'm saying.
I'm not even going there for the lady. I'm going there to like, how are these people got? Where's this confidence
Exactly.
coming from?
You go there with your head held high, naked. No one gives a flying fuck because everyone's in the same boat as you and they just want to enjoy themselves.
I did see some boobies in Mexico on a nude beach. Awesome.
Did you?
Yes, it
Did
was.
you really just call them boobies though?
We did the other episode, fake boobies for Miami.
I mean, I think it sounds a little
Oh,
more.
I just
Doesn't
yeah.
sound so gruff.
Yeah, like tits.
Yeah, so
Take old biddies.
some titties. Like
Yeah. I think
it
like
just
boobies
sounds-
just sounds like.
No,
Show
what
me
am I,
your
a surgeon?
boobies.
Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah, exactly. That just sounds like a
Doctor?
medical term.
That girl had
Boobies
beautiful-
sounds like you
beautiful
saw
breasts.
boobs and you liked them.
No, I called the P word.
No, you don't. You should call it vagina.
Dude, did you see that girl's
Vagina?
No, it's like, yo, check that girl's out.
No. Where are you seeing?
I would
things
say,
like
where are you
that?
saying this?
Yeah.
Why is there
Everywhere.
vagina?
What are you?
Everywhere.
What are you saying?
live
What
in
are
the
you
world.
seeing that is
Have
saying?
you been
Oh,
to a
Where are you
Walmart?
seeing
Have
Check
you been?
that
Have you
P
been
word.
to a
That's a
Walmart?
Walmart.
Have you seen 13th Avenue Walmart?
No,
I
you
go
know,
in, I
walked
get
out
my
of
stuff.
there.
I'm
I walk
sorry.
out.
I'm dead serious. I did see a
out of
girl
there.
full naked there
Weird
once.
turn.
I like paused because she walked out the dressing room just full ass naked. Walked out. She like was talking to the person, and you could tell like the old lady at the dressing room was like trying to figure out what was happening. And I like stood there. I was like, "What is happening in here?"
No, the 13th Walmart is.
I'm sorry,
terrifying.
Kurt Russell.
Reno and
If
I
you're
walked
watching
out
this,
there
I
once.
apologize.
We'd
never
love to
walked
have
out
you.
there.
Yeah,
We
we.
said, Reno and I said
We'd
that
love you.
The 13th Street
Take a look at our
Walmart was
other
so
videos to
secret.
see what we're really about.
Did you ever walk?
This one's
A lot
off
of them
the
live in our
chain.
apartment.
Off the rails.
Off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
of
Like,
them
you
do.
this
can
is
hear
definitely
the
an off the
animals,
rails on a
there's always
tangent.
little bit of a hiss.
Yeah, this one will
This
just.
is big time on that.
Yeah, this one will just be tried to talk about Kurt Russell. Will be the title.
I
Okay.
did try.
The Thing, though, his best movie.
That's so good.
Oh,
It's not his best song.
what's better?
I mean, I loved him in Hateful Eight so much more than I loved him in The Thing.
Okay, that's a personal opinion.
Tarantino.
Well, yeah, I'm
did
not saying
get
it's not a
what?
personal, like, it's
I
a
mean,
fact. I'm saying
you can
it's
just be
a
Have you
wrong.
talked
I mean,
about the
that's
guitar in
fine.
Hateful Eight? What he did?
Because we haven't got to the Tarantino episode yet.
Why? But that's Kurt Russell. He did that.
Is that one that we should be
It's
talking
true.
about now or
Yeah,
with
he did.
Tarantino, though?
No, because Kurt Russell did that.
Technically, yeah. Kurt Russell did do it.
Okay, I'll tell it. Thank you. Okay, so in Hateful Eight, we've all seen it.
Mm-hmm. He's seen it.
Ding. Okay.
He's seen it.
That one part where Daisy Domergue knows a secret when she's playing that guitar.
Domingre.
Yeah, she's playing that guitar.
Yeah.
She's playing that beautiful song. That guitar was originally from, God, what, like it's 300 years old or something, like stupid old.
Just a very famous guitar.
Yeah.
It's in a museum that they borrowed.
Just a crazy old, kept well
Please
guitar.
tell me he actually smashed it.
And in the movie, he smashes it, but they were supposed to switch it out for a replica. He didn't realize that they didn't, and he grabbed it from her and whipped it against the wall. And in the movie, you can see the woman, I forget her name, the actress, quick look. Thank you. She looks at Tarantino and breaks for like 2 seconds because she knows he just smashed it in the movie. And you can see her like look at Tarantino.
I feel like I
"Fuck."
remember her looking.
She goes,
Yeah.
whoa, and then like.
That's like a genuine whoa. Like she's like,
That's
you
incredible.
just destroyed it.
Kurt didn't. Kurt was in the moment. He just crushed it.
He just destroyed it, and
Sometimes you
there's
got to.
nothing left.
Sometimes you
You
got
see
to.
that mustache.
I mean,
But
I say, what are you gonna do?
There's
It's
like an
Kurt.
insurance policy of like $100,000 on that guitar. Like it was stupid expensive.
studio's gonna pay that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
obviously.
pull that out of
Obvi-
the pocket. It's like,
But can you
"That's all
imagine
you
though?
broke?"
Because it's like okay,
I mean,
but like that's the thing. Like you, as an actor, you don't touch other people's props. Period. Until it's your prop and it's in your hands.
Well, he grabbed
And
it, so
so-
made him his prop.
No, exactly. But she took such great care of this guitar the entire time shooting. She practiced with other guitars, only held that when they were rolling, and then he destroyed it in front of her. And that was like her baby on set.
That's Kurt Russell for
I'm
you.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in a movie and they told me to be on like the Mona Lisa, I'd be on that thing, even the real one. I would.
I'm-
Exactly.
Hold on.
That's just how I. That's
No,
how I am.
I-
If they told me like this scene, you're going to destroy a whole bunch of really famous things, and I'm in the thing.
So
I
they're
had
telling
the
you to
option
destroy a
to.
bunch of things, and you turn right to, I'm gonna pee on this.
Well, yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't rip it down. I feel worse, but if it,
Lisa is about this big, and you can't even get near
I know. Yeah,
So
that's
how
all
are you
like-
peeing on it?
It's in a glass
I know.
Well, I
In your
think it-
mind, is the Mona Lisa right next to a urinal or what?
No, just
Well,
walk up to it.
I
piss.
thought he was talking about like if he was using it in a prop in a
Didn't you
movie.
say
Like if they gave him
PM
that as a
bowel
prop, he would
movement?
pee on
Oh.
it.
Pee.
I was just more
I
so
thought you said
concerned about
BM.
why
I
he
mean,
went straight to
but
peeing
if
on
you're
it.
if like
BM.
yeah, if there's if a Rembrandt's on the wall and it's like we're gonna put a fake one up and they didn't tell me they switched it, Oh, I'll throw my own shit at it for the movie.
Why is it you go into piss and
Feces.
shit?
The ape.
You could do anything
It's
else.
like,
in
oh
your
my
choose.
god,
I'm gonna
you
pee
just
on
ruined
this.
Rembrandt. It's like I just made
He's reading
movie
the Planet
history.
of the Apes and he's throwing his own feces.
I made human history by destroying a valuable.
By shitting on it.
Yeah, by a valuable artifact.
Did
You're
you
telling me
see-
you wouldn't go to a thing? It's like that was the real painting from.
I'm not
so-and-so
saying I would. I'm
movie.
just saying that my
There's
mind
a
doesn't go straight to.
new-
I'm gonna throw shit at this.
There's a new Netflix documentary that I really want. It's like a series documentary, and it's about actual stolen art pieces.
Yep.
But have you seen that?
The,
I
Bo-
want-
the
Oh,
Boston
me
art
and
heist.
Jess were
Like
watch,
500
wanting to
mil.
watch that.
But it's like it's not old art that's been stolen. It's been stolen like the 80s and the 90s, which like you just don't think really.
Wasn't
happens
there like a
anymore.
thing where like so much of the big like famous art that's out there nowadays, much of it is probably
Yeah, they're
fake?
Forgeries, and
it's
you
forgeries, and you
don't
just
know.
yeah.
Because they've tried because you can't super test it, otherwise you'll wreck the art.
Mhm.
But it's like these other paintings were stolen.
I think they could
like,
figure it out.
Like that box.
We
You
have
to-
we
you
have the
No,
technology.
you have to like cut out like certain
you
$6
have
million
to
dollar
screen
man.
it.
Yeah, it's
But that. What?
Well, there was a Kurt Russell movie called Art of the Deal from about 10 years ago, where he stole art.
also have any of you seen Used Cars? Kurt Russell.
I know. I just saw
Dude.
like a.
Hilarious.
I never heard of
So
it
good.
until the day when I saw it.
So damn good.
I want to watch it.
Me,
It looks
me
good.
and Dennis watch it every now and then. Awesome.
I want to watch it.
They like cut into like the presidential broadcast. They cut into the like UCLA USC game. It is awesome.
I do want to watch it. I wonder if my dad's seen it.
Did you know that Reno's named after a Kurt Russell character?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Why did you forget? It's your name.
I don't know. I just forget. What's the movie? Yeah, what's the movie called?
Good,
then?
good,
Yep.
good old Fun Times. I don't remember. It's a terrible movie though.
Oh,
Reno's
my.
Named Reno Hightower. It's Kurt Russell's character, and he's
Show
like,
it.
it's like a football player.
Yeah, I just that's the
That
picture I
was
saw
so
earlier.
And,
sweet.
and he's like running to be like a senator or congressman. Oh, dude, it's such a hilarious movie.
It sounds really
The
good.
first
Oh my
time-
god, his name sounds so cool. Rudy Russo.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the-
Let's
the-
go.
Yeah,
Let's
the-
go.
The moment it kicks on and like they get into the hijinks of it, you're like, this movie is awesome.
I've never heard of it.
But yeah, I did forget I was named after a
Yeah,
Kurt Russell character.
But Reno Hightower, he's
This
like a
reading the
wannabe football
description
player again.
sounds so familiar.
Was it Good
I never
Times?
watched it at my dad's.
I might have.
God, what is
I
that
if
called?
I did,
think it's
I
Good
don't
Times,
remember
isn't it?
any of it really. But
Oh,
the way
okay.
it's described, that he's got to compete against another car
Yeah,
dealership. That
across
sounds so
And
familiar.
it's funny because the boss of
The
his,
Goods? Jeremy Piven?
he was also Miracle as well too.
The Best of Times.
Huh?
He was also Miracle.
That's what it's called.
Who, Kurt Russell?
Yes.
Best of
It's a
Times.
very good movie.
The Best of
Oh, it's
Times.
an incredible movie.
Have you
There's
ever seen that?
The be-
Trash.
Miracle?
Trash movie.
No, The
Don't
Best
watch
of
it.
Times. It's terrible, and that's what Reno's named after in that movie. Kurt
I'm
Russell's
named
character.
after that character.
Reno's terrible.
Reno Hightower.
It's the worst.
That's
movie.
why I was a
Awesome
football
name.
star.
And it's Robin Williams and Kurt Russell. Terrible. We had to turn it off. It's so bad.
I want to watch this.
The
whole thing.
editing of it was so bad
So
that
bad.
it
You
made
don't
me
even know what the
uncomfortable.
story is. Oh,
All right, I think this is becoming a tradition for Isaac to
Dennis.
leave his sound on.
Yeah, I leave my sound on. I get 40 calls a day. I get 100 texts. What am I supposed
Weird
to
so
flex.
popular.
Yeah.
Well, it's at work. I mean, everyone needs something.
I get one call a day from her.
Yeah, I get
Oh,
from
yeah.
my mom.
I sometimes don't even get one call a day, and
Dennis
it's
calls me
incredible.
6 times a day. My mom maybe once. Everyone else at work.
Hey, this
12
is podcast time. Respect it. Turn your shit
I did
off.
answer a phone call on the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Reno, for sticking up for me.
So
What
Yeah,
movie
I got
did
you.
just say?
you stuck up for me.
Quiet.
The best of times.
No,
We were talking about
Miracle.
Whip.
I love that movie.
Well, there's no one that
No, can you
doesn't
listen-
like
can you
Miracle.
listen to me, though? Okay.
Is she gonna cry? Our first cry?
Okay, but use cars.
No, every time I watch Miracle, it's like it's the first time, and I have no idea that they're gonna win.
Again.
Every time you go to you watch that last game, you're just like on your, even though you know they win
Well,
because
yeah.
it's like real life. But when I was younger, my dad was obsessed with Herb Brooks, and so I went to Herb Brooks hockey camps down in the cities like every summer for like 2 weeks. It was quite intense.
Was her Brooks there?
No, he passed away. He never even got
When
to
did
see
he
the
pass
movie.
away?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
he didn't. Yeah.
He never got to see, but at the end of the movie, it says he never got to see the movie, but he lived it, and then
Yep.
you start to cry. No, he
I've-
passed away in like the middle of the filming.
Oh, I've surprisingly
that's a
never
bummer.
cried from a movie like that.
It is such a good movie, and they do it so well. Like they encapsulate the
Just-
entire hockey, Minnesota,
Yeah.
USA feeling, and
It's just unfortunate it was Disney.
well, but you can't tell it's a Disney movie. You really can't. And it's like you can feel like when he cuts his team, you know, and he has to get rid of that one guy. What the hell is his name?
To get it down to 22 players.
Yeah, and you just like feel the pain for him because he's worked so hard, and oh my God, and they're all great looking guys. It's just
Well,
such a good movie. They
R-
are.
Rizzioni didn't look the greatest.
Wow.
Like this actor, I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, but every hockey player just has like that. Look
Yeah,
to
hockey
'em.
players are generally hot.
Yeah, they
generally.
are. What's that one guy he played?
They're not.
He played Rachel's
Generally,
boyfriend, the young one.
he was the goalie, Jimmy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Such a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yes,
Kurt
they
Russell.
are.
Kurt Russell was
It is
amazing.
a good
in it.
movie.
I just love Rito.
Again.
Hockey players are generally hot. No, they're not.
Again. Yes, they are. Again.
Oh, have you seen some of the hockey players out there? Ooh.
Ovechkin?
Wow.
I feel like the only
Not
reason that
Ovechkin.
there's some older players that don't look great now is because they thought they were too cool for school and didn't wear a face mask, so they got their face beat the shit out of them.
Same
Lost
with fighters
teeth.
and stuff with their ears. And
Yeah, they get like an acid cough all year. They lose teeth.
Oh.
They get a fat lip. Their nose is crooked. It's because they never wore a mask. I was always too terrified to do that. Always to this
Oh,
day.
if I could have played without a mask, I would have.
It's
I
scary.
hated my mask.
That's so scary.
That's why I love men's league because you don't have to wear a mask. You just need a helmet on.
I've never seen him skate.
Yeah,
Almost 5 years.
it's-
We've never gone skating. That's what my entire childhood was. Skating.
I have no interest in it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've
That's really
skated once or
upsetting. Don't
twice,
say
but I would have to obviously like learn.
I've seen Isaac skate.
Yeah.
Is it good?
No.
Terrible.
I
Terrible.
really want to say. I even got him skates, and he still won't go with me.
We
say
just
we-
haven't got around to it. There's nowhere to like.
Well,
go
we
skating.
asked you one time if we want to go skating.
And I
See,
said no.
You're a
Yeah.
wanker. Why would you say that?
Hey, you wanker.
A wanker.
A wanker.
I'm also done
Fucking wanker.
rollerblading too.
That's a completely different muscle group. That's not the same.
She
It's
is
not.
right.
It's
Completely different.
I didn't say it was. Did
Yeah,
you
but
ever
it's
hear those
completely
words come out of
different,
my mouth?
asshole.
God!
If I said that, then yeah, I'm wrong. But I didn't say it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it's completely different, asshole.
Okay, that's just like yelling at somebody for something they didn't say. Like, you're wrong.
And that's another one of those movies like you were talking about.
Yes, closer.
Sorry, when it goes for like so long, when he starts that practice or after the game, everyone's exhausted, but they didn't give a shit, you know, because they're looking
I
at
think
the
it was
girls.
against Finland.
Yeah, and he does the
think.
again,
We'll fact
again.
check that.
And he does again, the blue line stuff. And he goes, and you're like, okay, he's gonna be done. But then he goes for even longer. Even in the movie, that scene is so long.
Love that scene.
I bet you those actors though were absolutely fucking dead at the end. Because just think about how many times they had to do that. Because they had to look exhausted. They had to actually physically show exhaustion.
Incredible scene.
Oh God, I just feel like that would be. I hated doing those around the worlds and stuff like that. That just
Loved them.
I hated them. I liked
But that's
doing.
kind of all I had was really skating.
I like doing little scrimmagey stuff.
Yeah.
I liked those. Did you guys ever play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Mhm.
Oh, I loved that game. If I ever got to pick the end night of the game, I'd always pick that one. Oh, that was so fun.
Wait, as a coach or a player?
As a player.
Okay.
I was going to coach this year, but then with COVID, it got too hard.
Yeah.
And it just, because they wanted me to help, but then they'd have 4 other coaches on the ice, and there was no organization, and then there was only a coach allowed on the bench during a game, so it was like, what's even going to be the point? I can't tell them what to do, so.
Oh, you can still do it.
Well, I'm done. I didn't finish it because they didn't need me anymore because there was no room for me. There was too many because all these parents want to fucking coach their own kids, and that's just not. I think
See,
how
that's
they should
funny
do
too,
it.
because when I coached, like, no parents wanted to.
Oh my God,
There's one that finally volunteered, so I had an assistant, but no parents were like, oh
I
yeah, I want to
I
coach.
wish it would have been like that, but parents need to be so involved that they needed to even sit in at practice. And I was like, why? Your child's 11 years old. Leave him alone. He wants to see it with
I've
his
gotten
friends.
both years that I coached, I got really lucky that I didn't have to deal with.
I was told right
parent
away that
issues.
the parents for my age group of children, because they're children, were terrible, and I felt that. Yeah, it was rough.
Do you want to take a break and come back?
How much time we got?
Under a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll be right back. What do we want to go into though about Kurt? Like, is there like acting style that you want to talk about or anything?
Oh, we're back.
Hello?
Well, we could talk about the best thing about Kurt Russell,
What's that?
his hair.
That's literally what I was thinking.
His hair pops off in the thing.
That's why I have the
His
hair.
hair
out today.
pops off in
about-
all of his movies.
Yeah, but like the thing for me,
It's so thick.
yeah, the thing for me though is
Yeah,
the
crazy.
moment you say Kurt Russell, I immediately picture him freezing, like frost on his beard and hair, holding the flamethrower and the bundle of TNT as he's about to light in.
See, when you say Kurt Russell, for me, all I picture is what he looked like in Once Upon a Time.
I think he.
Not
Yeah.
him from that part of the movie, but just that kind of look with the sunglasses, just kind of this grin that he gets, and his long hair just
He's
kind
a
of back.
beautiful
Yeah, I just
smile.
picture like his
Yeah.
smile, but I
Yeah.
picture him from like Death Proof. Really, is what my image of him
Yeah.
that I think of.
Stump man.
You know,
What about what were we listening to? And so Stepchildren are Kate and Oliver Hudson. You didn't know that?
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't know Kate.
Yeah.
I don't know
well,
who Oliver Hudson is.
know Kate?
her brother.
Yes, personally.
He's in that oh God, something engagement. What's that one old show?
Rules of
Rules of
Engagement.
Engagement. He's
Ooh,
that.
David Spade.
Yeah, he's that like the lead in that.
Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's Kate.
That
Yeah,
guy's adorable.
yeah, he's super cute.
Plus, his
This is
fiance in that show was
hot as shit.
incredibly hot.
Yeah,
Even
I mean, him and me used to watch that all the
even
time.
Audrey, wow.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Coming
But
in.
that's
Oh,
all.
well,
That's all
but-
for Hudson.
But she was better in Grounded for Life.
But-
Okay, back to this though.
But I don't remember what it was in. But Kate was.
I didn't realize that was Oliver Hudson though.
Yeah, but Kate was talking about how Russell has like no concept for how famous he is whatsoever.
I love that.
He just thinks he's famous because of Goldie Hawn. He goes,
I
no
love
one, he
that
goes,
attitude.
No one,
I really like
he
that.
honestly thinks no one in this goddamn world knows who he is except for because he's married to
Well,
Goldie
now if I
Hawn.
ever meet him, I don't know how to react. Now I can't be like a fanboy.
Yeah, he's just like,
I gotta be like,
oh, you
who the hell are you?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you know my wife.
But see, if I
Goldie?"
do that, then he might think I want him to say like he's Snake Plissken or something.
Like he has no like.
And I don't know what I don't
he
know what to
thinks
do.
He's
Then.
such a
No,
small
just-
time actor. He thinks he's just.
I
like,
think I just won't ever say anything or acknowledge
Just
him.
say you love his wife. Goldie's
I just
awesome.
Hey, you're Goldie's
Yeah,
husband,
you're
aren't
Goldie's
you?
husband.
That's
aren't
what
you?
Dak Shepard gets.
Like
Well, you're
Russell Crowe or
Kristen
something?
Bell's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but no. But how about you tell the folks where Kurt Russell ranks on your dream men?
My sister has that list. I don't remember what number he was.
Oh, sounds like there should be only one possible answer.
No,
At this time, there should be.
my number.
Number one's Daniel
My
Craig.
number
though.
one's Daniel Craig.
Mm.
What
I
do you-
unfortunately did not make the list.
No, it's.
That's okay. I don't think
Is that- is-
Me
is
and
that-
Jess
is
have
that
very
s-
similar
Is
lists.
that soul crushing for you?
Is he my number 3?
Might have been.
I think he was number 3. It was like Daniel Craig, Michael
Oh,
Fassbender. Kurt
sorry to
Russell.
interrupt though, but we have a Dallas goal.
Oh.
Tie game.
Woo.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway,
But Kurt Russell would probably be in my top 5. I think I put him in my top 5 of men, didn't I?
If I.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Tom Hardy was on mine.
We excluded Brad Pitt
We
because
said we couldn't
because
put
he
him.
would be top of the list of everybody. So
It would
you
just
kind of
be
just have to
annoying, yeah.
because he's got great hair, great face, great body.
Great smile.
I'm assuming something.
seems like he's got a
downstairs.
great
Nice.
personality as well.
I was expecting it.
Did you see
Anything
that
else?
A-Rod and J-Lo officially broke up today? Do you guys care about that?
I didn't know that was officially like
It
today,
was-
but I knew
it
that was like
so
being
they were
done.
like on the outs and they were trying, and then officially today I saw.
And how
it.
does A-Rod respond? He buys the Timberwolves.
Did he buy the
Power
Timberwolves?
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Like
Him
the
and,
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Him and Mark
Yeah, he bought the
Lore.
worst franchise.
Does that mean that A-Rod's gonna be like in Minnesota more?
No,
Oh,
he's
I
gonna
would
No,
love
he's
move
probably
that.
gonna move the team somewhere.
He might.
better.
Well,
Would he actually?
Yeah.
Probably.
maybe.
So then Minnesota would be such a joke.
It already is a joke. Have they seen their sports teams?
Go Vikings.
No.
Mm.
Just can't go Tom Brady.
Oh, we have
Another
another Dallas goal.
Oh,
nice, nice.
it shook the other team. Who are they playing?
Blue
That's why we got the
Jackets.
flag up.
Who?
Blue Jackets.
Oh,
Or the blanket.
Right there, baby.
you ever been to Texas?
To taxes.
To
You ever done your
Texas?
taxes?
No, I haven't been to Texas before.
I haven't either.
I would.
Road trip.
I would love to.
I want to go to Austin.
Podcast on the
Have you ever
road?
watched like
Oh my
the
God.
election and just how the
Let's go to
entire state of
Austin
Texas
and
was
meet
red
up with
except
Matthew
for
McConaughey.
Austin was bright.
And
blue.
Joe.
Politics, I won't.
And Joe.
Well, I'm just Austin is like this
Oh,
artsy
man.
liberal little dot in the middle of this big
We
conservative
went to-
state.
Days Confused locations.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
All
could
right,
you
all right,
maybe,
all right.
oh yeah.
Talk more into the mic.
Huh?
Can you talk more into the mic?
It's like you're doing ASMR when you get that close.
But this is how when it sounds best is when you get
Yeah.
as close as
Real
possible.
And then like when you get
Otherwise,
loud, then you kind of back
like
up
if
a
I'm
little
back
bit.
here, you won't be able to hear me on there.
Well, it's a terrible microphone.
Plus, I feel
Oh,
like
Lord.
me and Reno are kind of having our own dialogue while you two are.
Well, I know. Oh, it's
well,
not.
we've also had our own dialogue
Yeah.
at points, and then
There's- I just mean like it's more so like you're having your own conversation. That's fine, but you're like, are we going to like the Days and Confused location? You're in between the mics and you're talking quietly. No one's gonna hear shit.
And it sounds like you guys. do
anyways,
want to
he
make
asked if
out.
we were going to Austin, Texas to see Matthew McConaughey, Joe Rogan, and visit the Days and Confused sites, and I said yes.
That's where
Oh,
the
plus
Tesla
Dallas
factory
Cowboys,
is.
Dallas Stars. We can hit all those.
Do you know?
I mean,
what-
I will,
I'll
at
go to
least.
Cowboys game.
That'd be
I'd
incredible.
Go, I go to University of Texas game. I go
Oh.
to A&M game.
Yes.
I would go to all of them.
Longhorns.
Just Longhorns suck, but
They do, but I
Whoa,
would
whoa,
love to
whoa,
go to
whoa,
that
whoa.
stadium.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did Joe get a new set, new studio?
I thought he did.
Like the rock, he had the rocket ship looking one, and yeah, no, he got a new one. I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I just saw like
I haven't watched
a
a
quick
whole
little
bunch of Joe
snippet.
lately.
Have
I
you guys,
haven't watched them
are
all
you-
really.
Do you guys
I haven't since,
look
like,
into,
January or
real
December.
estate at all ever?
Yes, all the
Am
time.
I?
All the time.
Like genuinely?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen what is happening in Austin right now?
Mm-mm.
Because
Well, then obviously he's not looking that much.
Well, I
Because-
look into it around town here.
well, because Tesla and God, what's that other huge company that's moving there? I'm blanking on it right
Tesla,
now. Okay, Tesla and blah.
NASA.
Tesla,
NASA.
Is it NASA? That's
SpaceX.
Weren't they already there?
no, yeah, they're
Yeah,
already
they're-
there.
yeah,
There's
they're-
no,
yeah.
there's another huge company. Okay, anyway, regardless. So Austin was always like really artsy. It's the liberal little chunk in this massive conservative state. But the houses now, people that have lived there for years are selling their houses because of how expensive they are getting. Because it's like it is such a like a seller's market right now. Because they
It
get
is everywhere.
but there it's crazy because we know people that just moved there. Wayne and Kathy's daughter.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, and they put a bid in on a house, and the realtor said you're gonna want to go $50,000 over asking, and they said okay, so they did it, and they lost it to someone who went $400,000 over the asking price.
Well,
$400,000
Yeah.
over asking?
haven't you ever seen those photos where it's like a $200,000 home in Texas versus like LA?
Yeah,
And Texas is like a 7-bedroom,
Yeah.
5-bath,
it's nuts.
4-stall, and then LA's.
An
A
apartment.
studio.
Yeah.
It's like a studio apartment.
So Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Should we wrap up the Kurt
I think-
Russell
I
episode?
I
yes.
think we have
The
to at this
attempted
point, 'cause
Kurt
this
Russell
is-
episode?
Yes, it's
Well,
been
your fault.
lots of tangents.
This
You
is-
probably
this is
talked
everyone.
the most about Kurt Russell.
tried.
You
I
did.
think-
You did
yeah.
an amazing job.
You forgot you were named after him.
I did. I was nervous.
Crazy.
Right?
So yeah,
Oh,
if
a
you,
quick story
Oh.
about the gym. So, and about me being named after Kurt Russell's character. A guy came into the gym once, checked him in, and he saw my name. He's like, "Oh, you're Reno." He's like, "Who'd your parents name you after?" And I was like, "I don't know, some just old Kurt Russell movie I was named after the character." And the guy was like, "Reno Hightower?" And I was
oh
like,
my.
"Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, my dog's named after him."
Okay.
That's what
And I was like, "Oh, cool."
I get that from people over the age of 50, and they go, "Oh, what's your name?" And I go, "Grace." They go, "Oh, Greasy, that's our dog's name. She's about this big." I go, "Thanks."
They're good dog names,
Thanks.
apparently.
So
Gracie and
anyway,
Reno.
if you haven't watched much of Kurt Russell,
Why'd you say that? That's a good question.
because I had like a.
I know.
was like,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If you haven't, go check him out. Plenty of options.
What would
Great
be
looking.
your go-to if you had to tell somebody if they haven't heard of Kurt Russell, they haven't watched him in anything, what would you tell them to watch first?
It only ultimately would depend on the mood, but I honestly think I would go Miracle
I would
because
too.
it was one of the first ones I saw, and he was
Yeah.
just super good. But if you're looking for
And
something,
that's one for all ages too.
yeah, if you're looking for something more,
We're not here for all ages.
Yeah.
though.
I'm just
if you're looking for something good from the ones I've seen, I'd probably choose either The Thing or Hateful Eight.
or Death Proof. He's such a huge person in that.
Well, I was going around the table.
Okay, I
Oh,
guess
sorry.
I guess I'm
I was-
changing it to Death Proof since I have to.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going The Thing. For me, it's
I mean, him and me watched the movie
Oh.
so many times.
love that movie. Oh, love that movie. So good.
I feel like I'm forgetting one, but
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
well, that's true.
Yeah, he's.
What would be your pick?
Death Proof.
You'd say Death Proof? Okay.
Yeah, or Miracle. Those two.
How about you?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Seeing like I haven't seen that or Escape from New York and L.A.
Yeah, Escape from LA.
So I haven't seen those. So I can't.
Escape from LA. Terrible.
Yeah, not very good.
Was
The opening,
Escape
there's
from-
an opening like CGI scene.
Yeah, it's
Worst
Was
thing
New
I've
York
ever watched.
good?
Yeah,
or was
very
it
good.
bad.
oh,
Just
New
like
York.
Can
Let me-
My dad loves those movies.
I want to give him a compliment.
I know your dad loved them. I just didn't remember if you had said like it's a bad movie, but it's Kurt Russell and it's just
I'm
great.
gonna give Kurt Russell a compliment. Stop. For the fact that
Yeah, get closer.
when an actor is like cast in his or her or they's first movie and they're either a protagonist or an antagonist, typically they have to stay in that lane. But him, he can do anything. He can be the crazy person. He can be the love interest. He can be the nice guy. He can be the dad. He can cover all the
Psychopath killer.
Oh,
like he
Don't-
he can
say he can be the dad.
I could fit-
Sky High.
I could fit-
Sky High! Oh my God!
that
I
one.
watched that
forgot
movie
about
so
that.
I could
many
fit all of those
times.
roles.
Have you ever
You?
seen that
Yeah.
movie? Oh my God! I watched that
forgot
movie on
he's-
repeat.
he's in
On
that one.
repeat, I'd watch that movie over and over on DVD. That was
How many times?
on repeat.
Okay.
But he's one of those actors that can do everything, and he doesn't have to stay in one lane, which a
Yeah.
lot of actors get trapped in. But he can do everything, which is really hard. But he does it very well. Sorry.
It's so funny. She starts to talk and then she just goes right back.
I hate slouch.
It's like a magnet's pulling her this
Listen
way.
to me, I'm trying to
It's
sit
like the
up
condom
straighter. I
ring.
get terrified when I see old people walking around like this. I'm afraid that's gonna happen to me, so I've been trying to sit up straighter.
Well, you just look like Mike then.
Yeah.
It's not a-
Mike would be 8 feet tall if he sits up straight. I just think he's self-conscious, so he just walks like this.
That's why tall people slouch, because they feel bad, so they meet other people's eye line.
I just have bad posture.
Just stand up straight, everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Stand up straight, walk over to the nearest place, buy a movie, make it Kurt Russell, I guess. I don't know.
I was hoping that's what you were going
I
for.
was thinking you were like go to a Blockbuster, rent.
Oh,
a
I was
movie.
ready to say that, but I'm like, huh, that's dead.
That is
Oh,
true.
God.
Go
I think
check
is
him out,
there-
though.
There's one left, isn't there?
I think there's one left.
Yeah, that's cool.
Somewhere.
No, did you see that? There's a Blockbuster. Someone bought it and turned it into an Airbnb.
I did see that.
And
It,
kept it all the same.
yeah.
How cool is that? So you just stay in a Blockbuster.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just fucking with my
Okay,
balls.
this is getting out of control
Okay, I'm
here.
sorry.
Looks like you're at a concert.
We'd love to have you on, Kurt Russell. Please email us or message us. What?
We actually are huge fans.
Huge
It doesn't
fan.
sound like it.
Thanks everybody for watching. What was an
The
attempt?
attempted of Kurt Russell
I thought
themed
it was
episode.
pretty well.
Yeah, I think we had some good stuff in
Very
there.
interesting.
Yeah, it was some
Maybe
good
we
stuff.
mentioned him once or twice.
Like us, subscribe, message,
Share.
That button below.
share. Well, I'm not sure where it is on the video, but
Hit
where-
that button on the screen.
No, it's
Yeah.
on YouTube. You hit it below.
Like,
hit that
comment,
bell.
like, and
Hit that
comment.
bell.
Like and comment.
That's what they say. Hit that bell.
Yeah, comment. I don't think we've got a comment yet.
Thank God.
We could use one of those.
Maybe.
That'd be nice.
Make sure it's positive though, or
Tell people
us you
about
hate
it.
us.
Negative. I
Yeah,
would like
they
to
could hate us
respond.
too.
I was-
I would
well,
like to respond.
Trying to
I don't
put
see anything
negativity
else.
out into the world, people.
Talk
And-
about us with your friends. Let them know how bad this is and why we got to watch it.
And if anyone asks you if you've paid your dues, you tell them the check is in the mail.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.